You're welcome to my channel. In today's video, let's look at fairly used product. This is a gold mine because the product you buy today, you will sell it at a very high price. So this is one lucrative business that people are ignoring, but it will certainly put money in your pocket. Do you know why? Now, when you want to buy the product, you know that most times the person selling their used product, they are not selling because they want to sell it. They are selling out of necessity. They may be in deep problem, and so the only way out is to sell the car, is to sell the machine, is to sell that recycle, is to sell the house, is to sell one thing or the other for them to raise fund, for that immediate need. Now, you as a buyer, you don't have problem, but you have the money, and so you can price it so low, and the person is ready to give it out. When you buy it, maybe you just need to repair one part of it, and is very good, it will be of standard, and you sell it at a high price. If you want to really step into fairly used product, it's a big mega business. I know of a guy who always buy fairly used cars, send it to his mechanic and his penabiter. Both of them work it because in that is a company. They have penabitters, they have mechanics, auto electricians. Now, when the manager's part is to go about looking for old cars, and then they will tow it to the factory. They will tow it to their workshop, and then immediately the penabitter starts work, the mechanic starts work, the auto electrician starts work. Within 1 week, if you see that car, you will not believe it. And then they push it out and sell it at a very high price. Now, let me cite another instance. I needed a double flying wheel for my bakery. And so when I checked online, the price of the new one was 450,000. So I decided to go for fairly used. Fortunately for me, I found one that was abandoned. The person that owned it has bought a new one, and so that one had been there for several years and abandoned. So when we approached him, he said, well, he's not really in need of money, but this thing here is depreciating. I know because we need it, we are mounting pressure, telling him that this thing will be here and rust will finish it, rats will finish it. We are just explaining. If you know double flying wheel, you know that inside that, I don't know how the mechanism of that engine, inside it, there is really nothing that anything will spoil. And so we just bought it for 75,000. That it cannot start, nothing. It was just old. And so we took it to the mechanic and spent 35,000 to bring it to standard. I mean, standard, functioning, normal. If you push that flying wheel that is functioning, if you call a welder, welders always use it in Nigeria, most African country. Welders use it because it's very strong. So if you ask a welder to buy that double fly wheel at that moment, it will cost not less than 300,000 naira. Now, before we continue, please do subscribe and click on that notification bell. Don't forget to like this video, recommend this channel to your friends. You see that fairly used product is gold mine. You make profit, and the beauty of it is that you could buy the old ones and decide to sell parts. That is another beautiful aspect. You open a shop, all you need to do, if you are opening a shop for spare parts for cars, all you need to do is go out there, look for old cars, buy them, butcher them. And do you know one thing? It is believed in Nigeria that the Belgium is more stronger than the CARICOM. That is the language we use. That means the old parts sometimes are the genuine from the factory, and so they are better than the new ones that we just buy as a spare part. Those ones most times are manufactured by companies that are not up to standard, so they worn out easily. But if you buy from the fairly used, it's always strong, and so most times they even sell more higher. Their price is more higher than those ones that are new. So you see that this business is one lucrative business people are ignoring. You can decide to look for tricycles, that is keke. In Nigeria we call it keke. Buy it and repair, sell. You can decide to buy bikes or okada, and repair, sell. If you don't have that time or the team to repair it, you butcher it and sell in parts. Most times, like the cars, you can just sell 2 parts of that car and recover your cost, and then what is remaining there will be your profit. This is one lucrative business. And so when you hear fairly used product, don't quickly think of clothing. No, things. People do sell their houses, old houses. They just sell it because they have a new house. And then they look at it, let's raise you, sell this one, raise money for another business. And then they approach you. And that now the beauty is that when you are known as someone who always buy those old products, machines, and all those things, people will come. And when they come to call you, you make good profit because you price the price will be so low. So it's a beautiful, great business. Fairly used product is a gold mine. You're going to make profit in a short period of time, either by selling in parts or putting it in order and sell it as a new one. One thing you need to be careful, you need to be mindful of, is not to buy stolen goods, because it will land you in problem. It will land you in a big mess. And so if you're morally sound, you need to be careful not to buy properties by the roadside. Just someone call you, quickly you buy. No, you have to ask questions. You don't need to follow somebody to the bush to buy one property. No, you have to be careful. This is the only danger in this business. Otherwise, the business is superb. If you need my attention, you can call me and I will assist you the way I could, so that we grow together. Thank you for watching. Please see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe.